everyone. I'm Sara. I'm founder and co-owner of Physical Equilibrium here in New York City. Our gym is located in Midtown on 53rd between Park and Madison. So in the last few months, we have been shut down, although now we're open. We're doing private sessions there, personal training, Pilates, and we're also teaching classes like this on Zoom and other platforms for individuals, corporations. We have some that we do ourselves. So if you want to check us out, I can put our website in the chat afterwards. Today's class is a no equipment class. So all you really need, even if you don't have it, you don't even need it, is I have a cushion, I have a little blanket that's propped up under my bum to keep me upright for this first bit. We're going to be doing some breathing and just some gentle warm up. We're going to be coming to your knees. We're going to be lying on your stomach with your arms in different positions, and the towel or cushion or blanket can prop your head up. And we'll get a little movement in there, probably just to the point where you feel like, oh, I don't really want to work any harder. Then we'll be starting to cool down. So here we go. Why don't we just start? So you're going to start seated up on a cushion or something to kind of elevate you if possible. You can also do this part in the chair. So if you have a chair, you can do this seated. And let's just have your hands lie on your thighs or your knees. And you can have your eyes open or your eyes closed. But we're just going to take some nice deep belly breaths here. So inhaling through your nose and out through your mouth. And do that a few more times. Inhaling through your nose, filling up your belly. You can even place your hands on your belly. So when you inhale, you expand your stomach like a balloon. And then when you exhale, I want you to audibly exhale. Inhaling through your nose. And exhaling. And a couple more times. Inhaling. And exhaling. And inhaling. And on the exhale, try to think about dropping your neck and shoulders and relaxing them down. Trying to release any tension in your neck and shoulders that you have maybe built up from sitting on your computer all day or your iPad or any stress. And one more. And just kind of let your stress melt off of the shoulders. So now let's take the shoulders up, back, and down. So we're going to move them in some circles. Up, back, and down. Might get a couple crunches or pops here. Just kind of work it out. Good, and then just drop the shoulders down and back. Let them settle down. Now take your chin down to your chest, but keep your body upright and then looking up at the sky. And then take your chin down to your chest and then upright to the sky. So just getting some neck manipulation here and dropping and up. Still try to stay seated upright in your lower body. Try not to be slouching. So think about your posture on these. Good. And then center your head straight to the front and we'll go side to side. So ear to shoulder. You're going to feel the tightness and the stretch down. These are called your traps, your scalenes. And other side. And up and over. So going side to side. And one more up and over. And then back to the center. Interlace your fingers. And then you're going to make figure eights with your wrists. So figure eights around. Up and around. Up and around. Okay, now here's a mind trick. Now go the other way. Reverse the figure eights. So up and around. Good, just getting some movement in those wrists. And then take the arms down, take the arms out and up, inhale. Turn the palms and press the air down. Exhale. Inhale, reach out and up, inhale. Tall spine, exhale, press your arms down. And one more time, scoop the air up, inhale. Turn your palms, press the air down. Now take one arm up and over, side bend. And lift it up, other side, side bend. And again, side. And side. So we're gonna do some of these at the end. I want you to feel the difference between now when things might be a little tight and creaky, and then at the end. So now twist, very gentle, twisting. Take your arm up and over and dip towards your opposite knee. And then coming up, rotate to the other direction, hook your hand on your knee. Then lift your arm up and over and you dip this shoulder towards your knee, reach your arm over your head. Ugh, yeah, some tightness there in the body and the hips. Turn up and over, one more time. And then last time, swivel it around, up and over, and coming down. So we're gonna come to hands and knees next. So remove your cushion, coming to hands and knees. Hands right under the shoulders and knees under your hips. Now I want you to tuck your toes under and we're gonna rock back and forth onto the hands and then back. Now see my back, I'm not letting it round. We're not doing a rounded back. I want a straight back here. So I want you to crease in the hip creases on this rocking. So we're just warming up the hips here and then also putting some weight in the hands. So push your shoulders down your back and have your hands spread firmly on the mat. Good, do one more. And then release the tuck of your toes. Let's do cat-cow. So round your back. And now inhale, arch. Most of you know this one. Rounding, round, round, round. And arching. And get your head to move and your neck to move. And then think about your tail. Try to tuck it under and then arch your lower back as much as possible. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Rounding. Exhale. And inhale. Come to a flat back, a nice neutral tabletop. Now you're going to do head to tail. So we're going to make a C shape with our body. So kind of like wag your tail to the side. Reach your head towards that side and then go to the other direction. And again, side. So we're wagging our tail and turning our upper body horizontally. Good. Two more. And then find neutral again. So if you need to readjust, and then we're going to do opposite arm and leg reach. So one leg goes back, flex your toes, have the toe facing the ground. Opposite arm, thumb is up. I want you to externally rotate the arm, thumb high. Hold there. Pull your belly button in. Push down into the hand. Tap down and lift. 10. Keep the arm and the leg very straight. 9. Down and up. 8. Down and up. 7. Keep that coring. 6. 5. 4. 3. See if you can find your glute on these. 2. You want to lift with your butt muscle. Hold. Balance. Reach it long. And then come down. Great. Other side. Extend that leg. Toe is down. Other arm out. Thumb up towards the sky. Reach long, long, long. Abs in. Tap down and lift up. 1. Tap down 2, good. Down, 3, down, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep reaching long, pull the belly button up, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Come down, open your knees, rest into child's pose, coming down. And take one nice inhale, exhale, and then coming back to hands and knees. One more here in the hands and knees. So going back to that same first position, leg out, opposite arm up, thumb is up, hold. Now you're gonna make an X out to the side with the arm and the leg, and then come back in. Try not to let your leg and your arm drop as you do this. And it's not going very far. So see how my arm and leg are only going a little bit and then back to the center. And you're really just trying to keep your core tight. You'll feel how this engages the obliques. Do one more on that side, then come down. And then other arm and leg, hold, and make an X. 6, just 6. 5, inhale as you open, exhale as you close. 3, and 2, final one, open, close to the midline, come down. Open the knees, stretch in child's pose. Good, now when you're finished with that child's pose, we're gonna meet on your back. So flip over on your back and lying down. And you want your feet just beyond your fingertips. And then shoulders press down. Now we're gonna find neutral. So you're gonna tuck your hips under, and then I want you to arch so that you have a nice big hole under your lower back. Stick your belly out and arch. And then again, tucking under, squish the hole, and then arch. And a couple more times. Tuck and arch. Last time, tuck and arch. Now find neutral. So neutral's in between. Put your thumbs on your ribs. Put your middle finger on your hip bones. Find that relationship. So it should be flat. So you shouldn't be tucked, you shouldn't be arched. And then we're right here. Now you're gonna lift straight up. So not a roll up. If you take Pilates, you might roll through your spine. Today we're gonna lift straight up into the bridge. And then come straight down. Hips tap. And again, lifting up. And lower down. And then you can release the arms if you have your hands on your hips. But as you're doing this, I want you to see if you can find your glute muscles, right where your butt is, and also maybe where your hamstring attaches to the glutes. So these ones are dormant all day long while you're sitting in your chair. And if you're gonna pick one exercise to do, that's something you can do at home, I would suggest this one because it works your core, it works your glutes, it stretches the hip flexors, so the front of the hips that have been crunched all day from sitting. This is a great warm-up to running or other sports and activities. One more. We did a lot there. You should probably feel those glutes. Okay, tabletop is next. So both legs up to tabletop. Again, exhale and find your abdominals. We're gonna slowly heel tap. One heel down and lift. And see how my legs stay pretty much 90 degrees. I'm not extending my leg forward. I'm going down and then straight back up. Down and straight back up. And keep those abdominals in here. Inhale, exhale. Find those deep core abdominals. This is working deep core. Again, muscles that are pretty much dormant when you're sitting in a chair, unless you're sitting super tall and thinking about it. Last one. And rest. Good. Put your feet down, have your feet wide, and we're going to windshield wiper. You can take your arms in a T, and you want your knees to come all the way to the ground. And just kind of loosen that back up. Okay, so we're gonna come back to the bridges. So the bridges, if you want, you can stay doing the double leg like we just did. If you want a little more challenge, we're gonna do 10 and 10 on each side. We're gonna do single leg bridge. So one leg is up, and now, with those hips staying even, lift your hips straight up and then straight down. For 10, lift up. 9, push into the heel. 8, you can always go back to 2 legs. 7, 6, are we finding that glute? 5, try to find it. 4, lift your hips as high as you did with 2 legs. 3, 2, final one. Hold and come down. Good, switch legs. Other leg tabletop, core tight, and then press into the heel. Make sure your heel isn't lifting, pushing your heel down. Maybe even lift your toes up so you know you're in your heel. 3, keep those hips even. 4, for 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Come down. Ooh, feeling it. Okay, back to hands, tabletop. Hands stay by your side. Again, you can do single heel taps. We're gonna go into double heel taps, coming down and coming up. Oh, my light turned off, didn't it? I had that light on. I guess the battery ran out. 2, wasn't charged. Keep that core in. 3, and 4, down and up. 5, 6, find those core abdominals. 7, 8, last 2, 9, final one, and 10. Woo! Okay, windshield wiper. Just kind of loosen that back up. Okay, we're gonna slide to your side. So you're gonna lie sideways, and you can have your hand under your head. You can put a pillow there if you want. We're gonna have the legs straight and then slightly in front of you. So start with the legs completely straight and your body straight. Now slide them like 2 to 3 inches forwards. And now what I want you to do is reach your top leg up and reach it long. Like you're standing sideways. Flex your feet. And we're gonna start with just up and down. So 10. You can put your hand in front, put your hand on your hip. 8, 7, but I want you to pull your abs in. 6, so even though you're lying on your side, don't let everything just hang down. Pull it in, everything tight. Reach that leg out, energy out your heel. 4, 3, 2, hold this one, stay. Now we rotate, circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, we're gonna reverse. Now circle the other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, keep reaching it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, you should start to feel the side glutes a little bit. Let's switch sides. If you ever want to make these harder, you can put a band around your ankles or around your knees. So take the legs straight. Now slide them a couple inches forward. Now take your top hip away from you, pull your core in, and now we're just going to kick straight up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and keep the leg parallel. Sometimes what happens is you start to turn your toes up. That's not good. You're not going to use the side glute, so keep your toes forward. 2 more. And then hold. Now we do 10 circles each direction. 10. Try not to move your body. 9. Just the leg. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And we circle the other way. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2, reach it long and down. Good. We're going to stretch this out a little bit. So you're going to lie completely on your side, bend your knees in, and have your hands behind your head. Everything closed in. Now you're going to rotate your top shoulder open to the back and then bring it back in. And again, rotate and look towards your elbow. 2. We're going to do 5, and then we're going to add the top leg into a little bit of a stretch. 3, rotate, 4. So this is working on your thoracic mobility, your upper back. Okay, now we're going to do it again and extend the top leg. So rotate and extend your top leg. Flex your foot in the opposite direction as your elbow, and then bend everything back in. And then again, rotate and stretch. So now you're getting a little bit of a hamstring stretch. And in. And rotate and stretch. Coming in, last one. Rotate and stretch. And coming in. Okay, switch sides. You can just roll over. I'm going to switch so you can see me. So again, starting in that sideline position, everything curved in. Rotate your top shoulder and elbow, and then come in. 1, 2. Don't make this too fast. So you get the stretch. So you go all the way to your max, and then bring it in. Good. One more just plain with the shoulder. Now we're going to add the leg. So now, leg, arm, reach, reach, reach in opposite direction. Everything come in. 1, reach it out. And coming in. 2, reach it out. 3, 2 more. Extend and rotate. 4, final one. And rest. Good. Okay. We're going to work on our upper back and shoulders now. So take your blanket or your little pillow. You're going to put it under your forehead. And your arms are going to be in a diamond shape. So elbows out and hands are in a diamond. And your legs are just relaxed. So in this diamond shape, I want you to pull your shoulders down your back and then see if you can rotate and lift your hands up and then come down. Pull your shoulders back, rotate and lift. So your elbows stay on the ground and your hand is coming up. And you want to try to keep it out of your neck. Pull from your middle back and your shoulder blades more. And then keep your abs in. Even though you're laying on your stomach, you still want to engage your core. Good. And now bring your hands down by the sides. And if this is too extreme, you can always bring them out to the side. So hands by your hips, head down. You're going to push your hands into the ground, pull your shoulders up and back, and then you just lift your head a couple inches. Don't crane your neck. Don't do that. Keep your chin down. Keep your nose pointed to the ground. Focus on your shoulders. Push your hands into the ground. And then come down. 1. Shoulders first. Pull those shoulders back. Keep your hands on the ground. This engages your lower traps more. If you lift your arms up, you don't engage those back muscles that I'm trying to hit. Push with the shoulders back. Lift your head. Pull, 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 pull. And down. 1 more. Shoulders. head, lift, and coming down. Good. Okay, get rid of this. Now, come to forearm plank. So elbows. Now you can do this on the knees or you can do it on the toes. We're just gonna do one, and we're only gonna do it for about 30 seconds. Don't worry. So forearm plank, I like to have my forearms like this rather than this. This way engages your shoulders and back, especially the muscles we just used. So have your forearms parallel, shoulder directly over elbow. Now, if you're gonna be on your knees, don't be back like this. Bring your shoulders forward, tuck your tail under, push down into your elbows, and you scoop your belly out and hold it there. If you're gonna go up onto your toes, lift your knees and keep pushing, forearms. Keep them separated. Push, push, push into the floor. Abdominals up, reach your heels away, and just hold. Stay, stay, stay. A couple more seconds. Breathe. And good. Come down. And child's pose. Good. Okay, we're going to move on to some kind of gentle sun salutations. So come to down dog. Tuck your toes. Upside down V. If you do yoga, this is very familiar. So I want your hands and your feet about just hip width apart. Let's start with a pedal in the feet. So pressing the heels down, alternating here. And then widen your neck and your shoulders. Make sure you're not crunched in. Okay, now slowly walk your feet towards your hands, towards the front of your mat. And you can have your feet parallel or you can have your feet touching. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. Take one deep inhale and exhale, hanging forward. Bend your knees, and then let's roll up one vertebrae at a time. When you come to standing, you're going to take the arms out and up. Inhale towards the sky, and then you fold down. Reach down. Bend your knees. Take one leg back. Lunge. Second leg back. Plank. Now, if you do yoga, you can go to full chaturanga. Otherwise, just touch your knees. Keep your elbows in. Lower all the way to the ground slowly. Do a little bit of a back extension, baby cobra, and then push back, child's pose. Reach your arms forward. Come back to down dog. Upside down V. Let's pedal those heels again. Pedal. Stretching the calves. Each one's going to feel a little bit easier as we get into this. Good. Walk your feet. We're just going to walk feet to hands. Hanging down. Bend your knees. Roll up. Reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Coming all the way down. Bend your knees. Step one leg back, lunge. Other leg back, plank. You can do full chaturanga or touch the knees. Slowly lower all the way down. Little cobra, stretch. And then push back, child's pose. And then come to down dog. One last time, pedal the feet. And walk slowly towards your hands. Hang over, bend your knees, roll up. Head's the last thing up. Okay, we're gonna go into some squats and lunges here. A little bit out of the camera, but you'll figure you can. Mainly my legs that you're looking at. So feet, I want the feet just slightly wider than the hips, about shoulder width. Toes a little turned out. Now, when you squat, the first thing I want to happen, hips back. See how my knees are still over my ankles pretty much. Then you squat down nice and low. So your shins, try to keep them as perpendicular to the floor as possible. And see how my butt's sticking out really far? And then you come up. So hips back, squat down, and then come back up. Hips back, squat. Keep going with the squats. Let's go for 10 more. Hips back squat. 10 and 9. Breathe, exhale. Inhale. 7, 6, sit back on those heels. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and last one. Okay, good. Turned. I'm going to turn to my side so you can see me. So start with parallel legs, feet in alignment. Slide one leg back. Now, you want to be on this diagonal line. So see head, shoulders, hips, leg. Stay forward like this. Now, I want you to bend your back knee and then come up into the lunge. 1, 2, we're going for 10. And 3, stay leaning forward a little bit. 5, 6, 7, keep pressing that front heel. All the pressure's in that front heel. 2 more, push. Last one. Okay, I'm going to turn around, other side. Basically the same thing on this side. Head, shoulders, hips in a nice diagonal line. Bend and up. 1, stay forward on that heel. 2, all of your weight's on that front heel. 3, 4, push the floor away. 5, 6, 7, 8, push. 2 more. 9, and last one, 10. Okay, how are we doing? Whew, shake it out. Okay, we're gonna go one more round. So let's do 10 more squats. 10 more. 1. Don't worry, this is the hardest thing. Then we stretch after this. 2. Just enough to get the blood pumping. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Excellent. Last 2. 9. Final one. 10. Okay, for lunges, if you want, you can stay static like we just did, up and down. If you want to try, we'll go alternating step back. So step back, lunge. Step back together, switch. Back, lunge, together. 2. Back, lunge. 3. 4. 5. So working balance a little bit more here. 6. 7. 8. 9. That's 10, but that's only 5 on each side. So let's do 10 more, 5 more on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, finish it off. 5, last 5. 6, 7, 8, last 2, 9, and 10. Okay, you made it. Good job. Okay, so now we're gonna bring it back down into some stretches and breathing. So we're gonna start with kneeling. So one knee, and if you need your cushion or pillow under your knee, go for it. So one knee, tuck your hips under, then come forward a little bit. So I really want you to try to stretch through this hip flexor. So staying here. Now reach your same arm as leg up and reach it high, and then lean a little bit towards your front leg. This is gonna get your psoas. So keep pressing the hips forward, but keep tucking your tail under and squeeze your glute. Hold, and then come down. Take your back leg straight and hold. Now whatever knee you have forward, put the opposite hand down and now twist towards your front leg and rotate. And then come down. We're gonna take this foot through to pigeon. If you do yoga, this is familiar. If this seems like a lot, you can always lie on your back and do ankle to knee stretch. So your choice, either ankle to knee stretch like this, or you can do full pigeon if you know what that is from yoga. And breathe here and get that glute. We worked glutes a lot. Very important for back pain, back health. You want your glutes firing to help take a lot of that pressure off. Good. One more nice deep breath. Okay, so wherever you are, let's meet back for the lunge again, and second side. So starting on that hip flexor. So kneeling, tuck your hips under, come forward a little bit. Keep pulling those abdominals up. Then lift that opposite arm up and lift high. Then lean over a little bit. And you should feel that stretch all the way down into your thigh. And then come down. Bring your hands down by your foot. Tuck your toes, straighten your back knee. Keep that back knee straight and rotate towards your front leg. And try to look up at the ceiling. And then come down. So if you're going to go into pigeon, bringing that leg forward, back leg, and coming down. If not, flip onto your back and come ankle to knee, and then reach your hands through and grab your thigh. And open that knee out a little bit. Good. Pulling that knee in. Couple more deep breaths. You can even rock side to side. I like to do that. Kind of loosen up my tight hips. And then release. And then everybody meet on their back with their knees hugged into the chest. So you're going to come here. And then we're just going to easy stir the knees around. And then reverse. Easy stir. And now we're going to lie flat. And if you want, you can use the blanket under your knees. You can use the blanket under your head. You can cover yourself up if you feel like you're going to get cold. We're going to lie here. We're going to do some belly breathing. So I want you to put your hands on your stomach. And first, just start to connect in with your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. And inhaling and exhaling. So as you're doing this, what I want you to do is start from lower abdominals. And as you inhale, I want you to fill in from lower. And then fill in more up middle. And then upper. And then top it off with as much air as you can. And then when you exhale, I want you to start up. And then into the ribs, into the middle, and then the lower. So you're trying to fill up from the bottom up and empty from the top down. And we're going to inhale for 2 counts, and then we're going to exhale for 4 counts. So inhaling for 1, 2, and then you're going to exhale slowly for 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, inhale 1, 2, and exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, hold the air in and exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to stretch it to inhale 3, 2, 1. Exhale now 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretching to 4, 3. Inhale, 2. All the air in. Exhale, 8, 7. Really slow down the breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now just breathe normally, inhaling and exhaling. And just breathe normally, don't force it. So that little breathing exercise, as you roll to your side, I'll keep talking. So roll to your right side and come into a little ball for a second. So that breathing exercise really calms down the nervous system and it is a very good relaxation breathing technique. And you can even try to spread it out so that you're like inhaling for 6 and exhaling for 12. So we only did up to 4 and 8 today, but that's something you can try on your own. It's really good to calm yourself. It gives you focus on your breathing, so you're not thinking about other things. You can really focus on your breathing. So let's all meet back into this beginning seated position here. And we're just gonna finish off with our shoulder circles that we did at the beginning. I want you to just feel your body and see if you feel anything different from the beginning. Maybe there's still a couple crunchies in there. I always have crunchies in my shoulders. And then try your neck, come down and up. Oh, that's a little better. As you come up and down. And then do side to side. For me, that's still pretty tight. I have to do more side to side stuff. And then try the arms side to side. I did loosen up the back and the hips, so this should feel a little bit more open, a little bit more free. Side reach. And coming up, and then reach those arms out and up. And now rotate to the back and look. And do a little fold. This is one of my favorite stretches, folding down. Maybe you can stretch a little further on this one. And lifting up, turn back to the center, and then lift the arms up. And then rotate as you press the air down. Hold the rotation for a second, look behind you, and then dip the shoulder down. And coming up, and come back to the center. And take a nice deep breath in and a nice deep breath out. So we are finished for today.